Well, howdy, everybody. Teresa here. It is October 6th, 2023. It is Friday afternoon at, what time?
It is 6:13.
6:13. Okay. That's what time it is. Just came inside, about an hour ago. What? Hour ago or so?
Probably right.
Started raining. So, I had to do that. I'm not feeling the best in the world today. Look, I'm not going to go into graphic details because none of y'all need that. But let's just say when you're on a super strong antibiotic, it kills everything in your stomach and everything. That can raise havoc. You of those that have gone through this know what I'm talking about. It's not a good time, but the necessary evil. I am getting better. That's a sign. Right, hon?
Yes, it is.
So, Brad's been kind of helping take care of me, which I really appreciate. We're going to go convalesce on my bed here in a few minutes and go watch the movie Avatar. And then hopefully tomorrow we'll watch the Avatar 2. What is it called specifically?
Way
Do you
of
know?
the Water, Avatar Way of the Water.
Yeah.
I believe.
So we've been waiting to watch that. I can only do about 3-hour movie. Is really stretching it for me. I know there's no way I can do 2. So we're doing that. I started working on a hat. I'll show you the very non-thrilling part of this, the basis of it. The hat, I'm doing this with, it's going to be not a traditional brim. It's going to be one that's a little bit, I call it just a pull-on instead of a fold-over. Those of you that do make hats and stuff know what I mean. Doing that, we were going to clean house, but since I'm not feeling real great, I really don't want Brad cleaning house without me, so we'll do it tomorrow. That's no big deal. I'm also not even riding a bike today. That's how crappy I feel. So I'll do that tomorrow too. We don't really have any other plans for this weekend anyway, so, it'll work out. What else? What did we have for dinner last night? The stir-fried, leftover of the stir-fry Brad made. And then earlier today he did fish fillets and just some tater tots. First meal that we eat in a day is heavier in carbs. And yes, my hair's a mess. Don't want to even know about it. But I ate just a couple tater tots and maybe 1.5 to 2 fish fillets. But that's all right. I'm going to have chicken noodle soup later on here. Whenever I don't feel well, that's what I want. Brad already knew this, huh?
I knew this.
He's going to have some leftover burritos that I had frozen in the freezer. Or if you didn't want that, there's all that cooked chicken and stuff too.
Yeah.
There's plenty of stuff around.
Oh, yeah.
You'll figure out something. He's doing some laundry for us. We did get all the laundry folded last night. I did, and we put it away. Did you put yours away yet?
Oh, hell no.
No. Oh, he didn't put his away yet. I put mine away.
Excuse me. Heck no.
Heck no.
Heck no. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. So, got that going on, and another week successfully done. Successfully. Yeah. So, I don't really know what else to talk about. This is when it gets to be, when you're doing an everyday vlog, you kind of lose what to talk about. Kind of cloudy out today. It's like, I think it was like 78 or something earlier.
Yeah.
It was nice. We were outside with the dogs for a while. Every once in a while we get hit with an errant raindrop. We're like, oh! So then we knew when it's starting to come more frequently that it's like, yeah, I better get inside. So I got these in, about a week ago from Temu. They're the solar lights. I bought their, I think you guys have seen probably pictures of it. It's a metal watering can, and then it has lights coming out of the spout. Well, mine lights quit working. I'm not sure why. So I bought this super cheap. I got 2 of them. Not sure what I'm going to do with the other one. But, yeah, so we just need to redo this. I'll plan on doing it sometime this weekend, maybe. I'll get Brad to help me and we'll figure it out.
If you get feeling better.
I will get feeling better.
I know you
I'll be perfectly normal as I get for tomorrow. I'll be good. I'll be good. I know I'll be good. If I determine I'll be good, I'm gonna be good.
You're gonna be
I will
good.
fake it till I make it. You know how it is now. I used to tell him that, and I don't think he understood it. He'd never been admitted into the hospital. Once he was admitted in for his hip surgery, now he understands what I mean about doing everything you can to get out of the hospital.
Yep.
You can collapse and vegetate once you get home. And that's about what he did too. That's what I always do, huh?
Yeah.
I come in, I walk in the door, I get greeted by the puppies, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, thank you. I'm home. Now I can be. I remember it most vividly when I had my gallbladder out, and I was maybe about 23. You think?
Yeah. Something like that.
So I had to be a little bit older than that, 24 maybe. 24 to 25 max.
Yeah, you were pretty young.
And I did my gallbladder out, and that's back when they were first starting to do the what do they call that? Where they do the scope?
Is that the arthroscopic or laparoscopic or?
Laparoscopic. So they didn't do that with me, and they cut me like half open.
Yeah.
And had that taken care of. But I was so happy when I got out of the hospital early, which is not uncommon for me. And I was so happy once I got home and stuff because I could relax in a recliner. I had Brad and the babies there. The girls were still young. Had my animals there, and it was still a big thing with the VCR. I remember that. We had a VCR by then.
Yes, we did.
And, remember how we all used to record our movies and stuff? And yes, my son is a pretty puppy today. I've just noticed that too. Anyway, yeah, so we just watch whatever movies, Now, gosh, things have changed so much. Most people don't really do the regular cable. We all do like subscription services. And of course, that was way before cell phone, way before any of that kind of stuff. Way before computers, cell phone, and smartphone, definitely. There was nothing smart about a phone back then.
No.
And still not too smart because, humans operating it is not going to be real smart. But, yeah, things have changed a lot. I always think about what my great-grandmother might think about how society and how everything is. She was born in the year 1900. And that's back when they still didn't even have cars or anything. And so, she would talk to me about that, about what it was like, having to old-fashioned do all of the housework. I mean, if you wanted bread, you better be baking it. If you wanted, clean clothes was an all-day ordeal. And my great-grandmother would tell me all about this. Now, she lost a set of twins because she got ran over by a horse and buggy walking down the street. She did.
That's incredible.
So, she had 5 girls that lived. So, she never went into any more specifics. I don't know if she knew what sex they were and I don't know how far along she was, but I always wondered what she would think of computers and cell phones and smartphones and all of that would just blow her away. Now, my grandmother was pretty tech savvy. She even started to take computer classes up at the college. It was way back when they were just started.
Really?
And she had bought one to do the state bowling.
Oh, okay.
And in fact, the gal that took over the State Bowling Association for her took the computer and everything. Grandma tried. Grandma was pretty smart.
Yeah.
My grandmother was an accountant, and she was very smart. She always thought I was super smart too.
You are.
No, she did though.
I know. And you are.
She always tried to embellish all of that in me, because she knew how my mother was. And so Grandma always tried to, support me and everything. And then you always worry if you were nice enough to your relatives that have passed on. I always worry that maybe they didn't know how much I loved them and stuff. Of course, I've had many crying crying episodes about that. Brad always tells me, yeah, they know. And I do believe when you get up to heaven or wherever you think you get up to, that you kind of understand everything. If there was a conflict with somebody, it's settled. And I don't feel like there's any hatred in heaven. And everybody's at peace. Peace and love. That's what I like to think of it as. You know?
Sounds absolutely wonderful to me.
You know, like your mom.
Yeah.
Up there fully healthy. She's happy. She's smiling. She finally feels totally loved.
Yep.
And everything. And the same way with my dad.
Yeah.
And of course, our grandparents, all of them.
Oh yeah.
They're all up there playing cards and having a great time. Our grandfathers are fishing.
Probably.
They love to fish, out fishing. My grandma and his grandmother, both named Maxine. Now, that was not either one of their first names, and they both picked that middle name of Maxine, and that's what they were called. I was floored when Brad told me, yeah, his grandmother's name's Maxine, too. I'm like, because it's not a super common name. And I thought that was cool, but they would be playing cards. They both love to play cards, and my grandmother would probably have a white mark right here on her lip if she's still smoking. I bet she is. And of course, I believe in heaven that none of that's going to affect you. But
No.
she always, because she smoked Pall Mall unfiltered. Always. That's what she smoked.
I know that.
Red pack, white lettering. I know, you know. And so she would walk on and she'd have this white piece of paper on her lip all the time, you know. But, you know, most times she let them things burn out. But that is my I know of at least 3 of my grandparents passed away from lung-related issues. My grandma, Irma, crazy Irma, was kidneys.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, that's where the kidneys problems come in too on my paternal side. But anyway, I always wonder what my great-grandmother would think about if she could come back now, and if she saw she would just be floored. She would just be floored. I mean, you know. My grandmother washed laundry once. Great-grandmother did laundry once a week. It was an all-day ordeal. She had a very specific. We had the shaker bottle with the water. Do you remember those? And she always had the ironing board up on laundry day. She'd be steaming and pressing. She would go up and get my grandparents' laundry. She lived below them in the house. And then she'd take it down, because the washer and dryer was down in the basement too. And that would be an all-door, and then she'd bring it all up on hangers up there. Yeah. You know, that couldn't have been easy.
No. When did they have that electric chair put in?
Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. I don't know.
Was it after your grandmother had her brain surgery?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My grandmother had to have, she had a very large tumor in her head that was pressing against her optic nerves. And so she had to have it removed. They did not think she was going to survive the surgery. And she had to go down to Denver to do it because nobody in Wyoming did it. And so we all went down there and stuff. And yeah. But the only thing she lost her sense of smell from that. I don't think she totally lost it, even though she says she did, or else she wouldn't have been able to taste.
Good point.
Now, she couldn't taste, like, if something was spoiled, like, say the milk was spoiled in the fridge, she would not know it. And she always had me and my Aunt Kathy, when we came over, we were to check out her milk. No, we were.
Yeah.
We were, and I did. I would go out there and tell her, hey, it's, you know, spoiled, or your half and half is out of date or whatever, because she couldn't smell it. She also couldn't smell how horrible her house smelled, because my grandmother, God rest her soul, loved her to death, but she would never have a dog that wasn't going to go to the bathroom all over the floor. A lot of that was because my grandmother didn't like to get up and let him out a whole lot and stuff. So, and I don't know really why. But anyway, so she wouldn't smell how bad it smelled either. Though my aunt used to tell her, I didn't tell her, I didn't want to hurt her feelings, you know. But my aunt would go and tell her how horrible her house smells. It's like, okay, you know, she's old, leave her alone. Spray some stuff or whatever. I mean, my aunt could have gone over and cleaned the carpets and.
Yeah.
But anyway, this time of year, you sure do miss the people that have passed on. And as we get older, we all notice people that we went to school with and so on, people that we've just known that have passed on, and which were like, I thought they were in really good shape. So I don't know what happened, right? I mean, because you do think, wow, so-and-so was in really good shape compared to me.
Yeah.
And stuff, you know, always, you know, they would always kind of snicker and stuff about us being overweight, and I used to be a heavy smoker
Yeah.
and stuff, and but great. I mean, that didn't do me any favors health-wise. Okay, it didn't. But I survived, and you know, you guys have seen me. I started smoking again, and I stopped. I haven't gone back. I don't even remember when I quit. Do you remember when I quit? Was it February or something?
It was February or March, somewhere
Yeah,
in there.
yeah. So I mean, it's been a bit. I still vape, and people all have their opinions on that. I don't really care what your opinion is. I'm not hurting anybody, so you know, it's just the way it is. I'm going to show you guys something in a minute. Yes, this is just a inexpensive ring I got from Temu. I have my original wedding ring, of course, but we buy just the cheap how do you put that?
Costume?
Huh?
Costume jewelry?
Yeah, cuz I mean, I don't have anybody I'm going to leave it to anyway. It's not a big expensive set. So I like these, and I don't have to worry about if something happens to them, then I just go buy a new one. Especially on Temu, super cheap. And this one I love too. See how it does that? Yeah, I really like that. So anyway, let me show you. I did get something, a week or so ago too, that I'm really quite thrilled with. And so I thought I would show you guys. I got this from Temu too, very expensive. Metallic color pens. These are really nice, you guys. As you guys know, since I'm an artist, I have a lot of different pens, paints, paintbrushes, you can imagine, right?
Oh, Lord, yes.
Just markers alone. Sometimes I do my work with marker over the top of my painting or whatever. These are very, very, very nice. And I'm trying to just show you like what that color is like. See? Isn't that nice? They are very, very nice. There's 10 of them in here. I'll show you the different colors. I'll show you here with this, and then I'll... Come on. So these are the different colors here. And they're very nice. You get black, you get gold, green, grass green, brown, black, blue, purple, white, silver, pink. Now see, the brown I think looks more like a copper and stuff. You know, but yeah. It's a 2mm and it's water-based ink, odorless, non-toxic, non-bleeding, safe, and kid-friendly design. Come with rich, radiant, and glitter metallic color, very popular with kids and adults. Works on any smooth surface like paper, metal, plastic, wood, glass, stone, etc. So, yeah, I like them a lot. For under $10, you can't beat these. So go get yourself a pair. Go get yourself a pair. Wow. What else do I have to tell you guys about our life right today? Not too much. Not too much. Just kind of normal. I'm working on another hat, of course. And we're going to watch Avatar. And we're going to go in and I'm gonna have soup, which I'm kind of excited about. And we've been following this. Her name is Jenny. Is it Jenny Apple? I don't know. She's on here on YouTube, and she's got terminal cancer. She had lung cancer and it metastasized. Now it's basically everywhere, basically in her head and everything. Little kid, man. Her youngest daughter's not even in school, like 4. I think the son is 7. What a sad thing.
It really is.
So don't complain about your day a bit, because, geez, there's kids dying of cancer. There's young people who shouldn't ever even be riddled with it.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, a very close friend of mine, I'm not going to say who she is. She knows who she is. She's got a family member who's got young children who is really battling and going through some trial chemotherapies and stuff. And, and I know this Jenny has too. So, before you complain about your day too much, think about them. Because when you get really sick and you get terminal with something, you don't care the price of anything. You don't. You don't care who's mad at who or any of that kind of stuff. You just want to live another day to be with your family. And that's what, when I get sick and stuff, I want my peeps here, which is my husband, because all y'all can't come because you're busy, and my pops. That's what I want. I already talked to our bonus daughter a couple of times. Please keep saying prayers for her father-in-law. But we had her laughing, and she knows we're good for that.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get her cracked up and laughing and get her where she's smiling again. Because we love her to death. We do. We really do love, she's, we really do love her a lot and stuff. I mean,
Very, very nice girl.
yeah. You can pick your family, but you can pick who's in your family at a certain age. The people that you're going to keep, and then the people that maybe you make a family with, which is what's happened here. You make a family with people that, are close to you and who love you and who always want to know if you're okay and want to call and have you, make their day a little better by letting them know they aren't a supreme sack of crap or anything, and, I really love that young lady and her husband a lot. They mean a great deal to us. I mean, she helps heal our wounded heart with what's happened with our children. So, I'm really very grateful for her all the time. Right?
Most definitely.
Yep. So, Jelly Bean's sleeping. Dixie is probably on my bed. She's on your bed or my bed.
Oh, she doesn't like me anymore, so.
He's having a thing. All of a sudden, his dog sleeps in my room all the time and loves me up more. What's happened, and I've explained this to him, is that Jelly Bean is really taken to Brad. Now, she still loves me, right? But she really loves Brad, too. So, when she's over there on top of him, I'm loving up Nixie, because I don't want Nixie to feel left out. So that's why Nixie has started glomming onto me more. Plus, I'm just cooler. Come on, you have to admit that I am.
No.
You said this morning I was cool.
I said you were
Why
cool.
can't I be cooler?
Excuse me. I said you were cool. I didn't say you were cooler.
I am cooler.
No, you're cool, but not cooler.
I'm cooler. I am cooler.
You're cool.
Your dog thinks I'm cooler. And I ain't stupid. She hangs back there because she knows that's where the treats are at. At night, she knows when it's last call for Jelly Bean's butt time. We call it butt time, okay? And we tell her, come on, it's just butt time, and she'll get up on the bed and she'll lay there and stuff. Well, for me, she does. For Brad, she's a little bit more difficult.
Evil. She is
But
evil.
yeah, they have a thing. But she knows when it's the last time, because she knows I think she can tell you exactly what treats you're going to get at what time. Because, see, I got to stagger them and have them different. Morning time is sticks. Late night time is the soft ones they really like. They only get those once a day. Because they're pretty high in calories and all that. So, they only get that once. And then the rest of the time they just get like the marrow bones. Or they get milk bones. So, but she knows. Last night I had no more than said to Jelly Bean, butt time. All of a sudden your dog is up and she's sitting right there at my feet. She keeps pawing at my leg because she knows what's coming.
We know that little girl is not a dummy.
No, and she's ruled by her gut though.
Yes.
And so it's not that she dislikes you or anything. She just loves the treats more.
Yeah,
She's having a love affair with the treats. That's what it is. Come on now, you know it. It's not me or anything. If you had him back there all of a sudden, she used to go back there and get her treat from him and then run up front.
Yeah.
And it might be because you keep falling out of your bed.
That could be too.
But I was going to have to get a railing or something. What else can you do to get yourself... The only thing I can think of is one thing that might help you a little bit is to raise that side of the bed. Raise that side of the bed so you can't roll out of it as easy.
Oh, I'll still find a way.
Oh, because you could raise up that mattress up along your frame. You could raise that up.
Probably.
It would slide you and slam you into the wall.
Or else I could move that railing around.
Well, you could do that too.
But
how hard is it going to be for you to get in and out of your bed if you do that?
Well, very, very
Y'all,
difficult.
Brad needs a bed railing for his bed because he does keep falling out of his bed. And he's hurting himself. And I get afraid that he's going to hurt that hip. What hip are you landing on?
This morning it was on my left hip.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. I am not calling the ambulance for you when you break that. Help, I've fallen and I've broken my hip and my wife won't call.
Help me, I've fallen and I can't get up.
You guys know I would help him.
I know.
Because I'd never hear the end of it if I didn't. Some of us are not falling out of our bed. I might conk my forehead into my computer desk because I fall asleep sitting up, right? I'll fight like a little kid. I'll fight going to sleep. I don't know why, but I do. But I'll conk my head into like my desk or whatever, you know. But I'll say, how'd you sleep last night? And it's like before or after I got into bed finally. You know, this is another one of them candles. You know, I pour my tarts. Yeah. So, waste not, want not. But, yeah. That's the big news. We have no plans for Sunday.
We're boring people.
We are, and we're broke.
Well, that too.
It's pretty hard to go anywhere when you're broke.
That too.
We bought groceries and we're broke. You're either going to go someplace or you're going to eat. Those are the two things. Or you're either going to pay your utilities or you're going to eat. Or you're going to pay that mortgage payment or you're going to eat. This classic thing here, you're going to eat. If you want to eat, you're going to have to do away with some other things right now. Just the way it is. Right?
Yep.
Oh, let me show you guys this too. This is a set of 3 white pins. And they were pretty expensive from Temu also. White pins can be extremely hard to purchase and to have them be a waterproof pen. Like this is the white permanent marker. It's pretty nice. I mean, I have no complaint. I think the smaller ones could use some work, but I don't know which one. One of them doesn't work that great. I think it might be this one. It does not work that great. This one here. It doesn't work as great as this one does, so Look at that. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Surprising that works better, but yeah. So I find all kinds of cool stuff on there. You know? I might be partnering up with them. I haven't checked my email in a long time, so I'll probably see if I missed the window or not on that. Hopefully not, but if I did, I did.
Yep.
Then it just wasn't meant to be.
Stuff like that happens.
Yep. So, anyway, I'm going to get off here. I hope you guys have a great Friday. And remember, do something nice for somebody else. And do something nice for yourself. And remember, I love you guys. And I do cherish your friendship so very much. Please like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Shout it from the rooftops. Whatever you got to do. You know. I would appreciate it. So, with all of that being said, everybody say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.